What is up, peeps? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Long time no see, and I know. We have buzzed the hair, it is all gone. Actually, this is like the second time I buzzed it. So if you've been following me on Instagram, by now you should know that I buzzed the hair. But, I don't know, something crazy. Want to step out my comfort zone. Honestly, it's also just so convenient. I don't have to really worry about messed up hair in the morning or anything like that. So, good to go. In other news, we also just launched our own business, Iron Stance. If you've also been following on the Instagram, it's pretty exciting. I'm really happy about that. Honestly, I'm gonna make a whole video on its own, basically just background story, why I launched it, and just, you know, kind of the whole shebang with that. So that'll be another video. But if you guys are interested in leveling up your posing, you want to get some more confidence on stage, or you just want to hammer out some of those mandatories, feel free, either DM me, comment below, or just go to the ironstanceposing.com, check out the website from there, and let's book a session. So, enough of the plugs. Today, we are hitting kind of a little Charms day, a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of arms. We actually just got on a new split right now, and this split is brutal. It is a lot of volume, but I guess, you know, with this bulk, if we're gonna eat all the calories, we might as well earn those calories. So, we're gonna start off with some tricep pull downs. I actually jerry-rigged this. I originally started with this god-awful thing, but my hands keep slipping and then they're getting like torn up from the metal on this. So yeah, we're just gonna rock with these random little ropes that I found. I know last time we did our off-season video, it was kind of just at the start of off-season. So since then, we've gained some weight. I believe my last check-in this week was around 168. So like I think the highest I reached was like 169.6 or something along those lines. But I was kind of bloated. I was eating a bunch of junk food on that. But now we're kind of maintaining, we're leveling out a little bit. I'd say we're holding it pretty decent. We're not putting too much fat on. Right now we're eating around about 3,200 calories on my high carb days, and then on my low carb days we're about 2,900 calories. So nothing blowing out of the water, nothing crazy like that. Then we're also doing around like 12,000-ish steps a day, if not more. And then really we're just trying to work on some of those weak points. So like right now, really trying to build those lats up. Obviously, always with the upper body. Training has been really good. We've been really intense with stuff. Now we're starting to get into a little bit of heavier weight, but also more just like that intensity is up there. So we're every session we're thrashing it out. It's brutal, it hurts. Last leg day I did, I'll take you guys on a leg day later on, but I feel like every YouTube video I make, it's always a leg day. So try to get a little off the waters there, something different. But right now we're gonna go into some skull crushers. I love this outfit. It is the coziest thing ever, but with the haircut and everything, I look like I just escaped jail. Alright, next set, we have overhead tricep extensions. And because I hate my life, it's 2 sets of 18 to 22. It's gonna hurt really bad. Oh, Alright, we can go a little heavier on that one. With the holidays coming around the corner, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I know for myself, I'm a college student, so I'll probably go back home for a little bit. I'm sure a lot of my viewers are as well. But I will say this, make sure you're keeping these things in mind. Make sure one of the biggest things that you're doing is that when you're going back home, or just whenever it's Christmas break and you don't have as many responsibilities, is that you're still going to the gym. Even if you have to go get day passes, or if you have to do like a week pass, even bring your own equipment, get bands, do something. Make sure you're still getting your workouts in, because it can be tempting that when you go back on the holidays, you're like, oh, I don't really have any borders anymore. I'm just gonna kind of do, I'm just gonna relax, chill. And I do think resting and relaxing is huge, but make sure that you're still keeping your goals in mind and that you aren't completely just giving up on that and just going off track. I will say at the end of the day, something is better than nothing. If you even just go for a run, or you do just a little HIIT workout at like a park or at your house, doing a little bit of something is a lot better than just rotting on a couch. Second thing I would say is make sure you're still getting your protein in. I know that when you get back to the holidays, there's gonna be casseroles, there's gonna be snacks, there's gonna be all kinds of junk foods, there's gonna be lots of deviled eggs, we love deviled eggs. But when you're doing all that, make sure that you're still getting your protein goal at the end of the day. It's okay if you go a little over with your carbs or your fats and you're kind of splurging a little bit, but make sure at the very least, you're at least able to recover off of that protein. Holidays aren't the issue. When it comes to the food and eating all that, it's not bad that you have your little cheat meals or you do that thing. It's bad whenever you have meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, meal 4, meal 5 of Thanksgiving. Next thing I would say is set your boundaries, because with this, you're gonna go in there, there's gonna be so much food, you're gonna see all this food, and truthfully, that's not the problem. You could splurge a little bit, you could have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. The issue is that you don't just have round 1 of Thanksgiving. You have round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, and then between those rounds, you have a little bit of snacks, 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 and with all that, it builds up, and it tends to kind of spiral you out of control. So I would say if you're going into the holidays, you're going into like a family dinner, lunch, whatever it is, go in with some boundaries and go, okay, I am gonna let myself indulge a little bit, but I'm not going to absolutely eat till my stomach is about to explode. Because at the end of the day, after all those rounds, after all that snacking, that's the thing that truly gets you. And this kind of leads to our next thing. When you go to those family events, when you eat some of that food, and all of a sudden you gain 5 pounds, you didn't just gain 5 pounds of fat. The majority of it is just water retention. You're just kind of bloating a little bit. It's okay. Don't stress about it. Just because you lost your abs for a day, everything's going to be all right. Just know that by the next week, you're going to be okay. A lot of that bloating is going to go away. Again, bodybuilding isn't about perfection. It's just about the consistency of it. So have fun, enjoy your family, enjoy your food. But before we get to the holidays, we still got to finish this workout. So we did our cable flies. Now we just have 2 more sets of that. And then we're going to go to some push movements and then some shoulders. I didn't realize there was some chest exercise in this, so we do have some chest today. So let's So that's gonna be it for pretty much this whole workout today. I figured we'd do a little physique check, because I don't remember the last time I did a physique check, but golly. We are a little fat now. We do have some room. Lost those abs a little bit. Well, if you've made it this far, guys, thank you. I appreciate you. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and I'm gonna start out a series called Iron Stance Posing. Now, within that series, I'm basically just gonna be going over any poses you guys really wanna learn. So, if you're interested, drop the comments down below on what poses you guys wanna learn, and then we'll get that series started for you. Love y'all. Ciao.